begin with, and it's like, yo, that's kind of fucked up, man.
Yo, man, Catholic people are fucked.
I mean, it's funny.
Catholic people are fucked. I don't care what anyone says, bro.
I wouldn't judge a whole race based off
a race.
Or
It's not
sorry,
a
a
race.
religion. I wouldn't judge a whole religion based off a couple.
No, I
fucked up
hear
people.
that, but I'm just saying, like,
But
a lot
yeah,
of them
Yo,
are fucked.
listen,
I'll say that people who are like
So,
overly
yeah.
devoted are the fucked up ones. Like you need to have some normality in your life or something where it's like you need to check yourself because, you know, I've heard enough stories from like all sorts of religions where there's a whole bunch of fuckery happening every day. You know
Oh, of
what
course,
I mean?
of course. But I'm just saying, like, just in
I feel
general.
like religion in general, if you take it to an extreme, and that's what I just said is super controversial, but
Yeah,
yeah, if any religion, if you're too devoted, you'll literally like go crazy. Not crazy, but the way you act will be crazy to normal people.
You just, yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like,
I feel like it's just really the super dogmatic religious people is just, yeah, where you're saying the extremos, you know what I mean?
extremos, and those are the people. Like, you know, that's the whole point of these schools. They were the extreme people that were like everyone has to be like, because it's like why. You know, my middle name is what it is because those guys came to friggin' India and they
didn't want
wanted
to
to
say it.
force the religion.
No. I actually read some shit about it because like my mom's, okay, so my mom's last name, is Thomas, and I was like, yo, I wonder how some of these names kind of came because some of them are pretty like European,
Yeah.
and I did a little reading. And it basically said how like at least that name started was like a lot of these like Indian people would like they came down from ships and everything with all these like
Just
Catholic
side note,
priests.
I just remembered my cousin's last name is Thomas.
See?
Continue.
Interesting. Very interesting. But what's it called? Yeah, a lot of these priests came down with all these like Indian people and shit and was like, yo, y'all don't have no last name, so everybody's last name is gonna be Thomas. You're gonna hear, and then your last name is gonna be like, who knows, whatever our next popular Jamaican last name is. Yo, you guys are gonna go over
Johnson.
there. Johnson. Yeah, niggas are going over there. Or X, Y, and Z. So I learned that it was just a mass naming after different like saints and shit.
Oh, that's crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's from what I read.
Saint Thomas, Saint John. Yeah, it makes sense.
Exposed
It's different.
Sebastian is like, you know.
Who knows? But it's just a bunch of these saints apparently.
Vincent and stuff like
It's
that.
like, yo, like
Yeah.
you guys are gonna go over there. So it's like a lot of these guys are just be like, well, I was told my last name is Thomas, so I
That's
would
just kind of
assume.
funny though. Like man's just pulled up. He's like, "Yo, y'all don't got last names? All right, you see your last names."
Nigga said, nah, there's too many of you guys, bro. So all y'all niggas is Thomas.
Everyone here,
Yeah.
here. Like a gym class,
Yeah.
bro.
All right, yo, whoever's standing on this side of those line,
Like it's
It
a
is.
dodgeball game, bro. Like,
y'all niggas is Thomas. You over here, Peter. All right, the door's gonna open. Find your own house.
Can I get all the Thomases over here, please?
Yeah.
you guys are going.
Nah, you
to
remember
Jamaica.
man would be like, all right, you're 1, you're 2, you're 3. You're 1, you're 2, you're 3. All right. So the ones go over here. 2's over here, 3's over there.
It's like, oh, but my brother's over there.
No.
This is so weird, bro. Say peace.
Sorry, bro. You're 3. Yo, Thomas's, Peters, and fucking
You know, thinking about
Edwards
how
over
fucked up
here.
that is, like, you know, at least when we cut, we like, okay, I'll just FaceTime you when I get there. Imagine what those guys had to like. It's like you're looking at your sibling for the last time ever, probably.
Fam, that's what I'm saying. You can't even
That's
send a
wild,
pigeon over.
bro.
LA?
That shit's over the fucking ocean,
There was
bro.
not even any pictures at that time.
That's what I'm
which is
saying.
Wild, fam.
I actually can't imagine that. Like, that's why I guess like I'm pretty interested in like the whole family tree shit because obviously them times were like a lot more fucked up and keeping record was not as
Common.
like proficient as it is today. Like this, we could like look it up in like no time if it's really there.
Yeah.
If there's a database for it, and we could search that shit up in seconds. But I mean, that's what makes it so intriguing now is because you're like, yo. I mean, when I looked at my ancestry shit, like the 23andMe shit, I was like, yo, this is interesting because now it's showing me all these places on a different side of the world where I would have never thought I had any correlation with, but it makes you that intrigued as to like, oh, I wonder how these people met up or some shit, and I wonder how that was for them back in the day, X, Y, and Z. It's just that type of shit that gets you intrigued because, as I said, me personally, I have like maybe like a third or whatever cousin out there who's like super ass white, and it's like, yo, it's just funny because just based off of my mom's side of the family and everything, it's like, yo, that kid will probably me like I probably wouldn't even recognize her if I ever seen her type shit. Like it's that fucking crazy to me. So that's why I was like, yo, like this shit is interesting, and yeah, I don't know how we got here, but that was